And I also have a message tonight for the incredible people of Greenland. We strongly support your right to determine your own future. And if you choose, we welcome you into the United States of America.
Imagine this. US President Donald Trump says he wants to buy Greenland. Yes, this is not a joke. Denmark responded with a firm refusal. Why is the US president so keen on the idea of annexing Greenland? What did he want to do there? And most importantly, why did the Danes refuse so categorically? Let's dive into the political intrigues, economic benefits, and strategic goals of world powers in the fight for one of the most underestimated regions of the planet. First of all, what is so special about Greenland? It is the largest island in the world, but that is not its main attraction. First, minerals. Greenland has huge reserves of oil, gas, uranium, rare earth metals, and other resources that could bring colossal profits in the future. In the context of global economic rivalry, such resources are worth their weight in gold. Secondly, geopolitical influence. Look at the map. Greenland is strategically located. It connects Europe and North America, and also gives control over the Arctic region, where melting ice is opening up new sea routes. Whoever controls Greenland controls the Arctic. The United States has long had a presence in Greenland through Thule Air Base, a key element of the North American nuclear early warning system. If the United States were to gain full control of Greenland, it could significantly increase its military influence in the region. What is Trump up to? Now let's figure out why Trump needed Greenland. Version 1. Economic benefit. Trump is a businessman. He sees the world through the prism of deals. He literally offered Denmark a profitable deal to sell Greenland to the US for a certain amount. This would allow the states to monopolize the extraction of rare earth metals and oil in this region. Version 2. Control over the Arctic. Trump understood that Russia and China were actively increasing their influence in the Arctic. Russia was developing military bases, and China was increasing investments in mineral extraction. The United States could not afford to remain on the sidelines. Version 3. Political PR. Some analysts believe that Trump simply wanted to put on a show. His statements about buying Greenland caused a huge resonance in the media, and for him it was a way to distract attention from the internal problems of the United States. Why did Denmark turn down Trump? Denmark reacted to Trump's proposal with surprise, and then with indignation. Danish Prime Minister Mette Frederiksen called the idea absurd and said Greenland was not for sale, infuriating Trump, who even cancelled a planned visit to Copenhagen. The thing is, Greenland has a lot of autonomy. It has its own government, and the Greenlanders themselves decide what to do with their future, and they weren't going to be part of the United States. If Denmark had made the deal, it could have jeopardized its credibility in the world. Selling the territory to the US would have looked like a renunciation of national sovereignty. It turns out that Denmark did everything to maintain control over the island, despite pressure from the US. Who really benefits from this situation? Who really benefits from this conflict? The United States. Even despite the refusal, Trump achieved the effect. The Greenland issue began to be discussed on the international arena, and the United States continued to strengthen its military presence in the region. Russia. The growing American influence in the Arctic worries Moscow. Russia has long been developing military infrastructure there, and Trump has given it a reason to step up its efforts. China. Beijing is also interested in Greenland. Chinese companies are actively investing in mining operations on the island, which worries both Denmark and the United States. What will happen next? The US will not abandon the idea of increasing its influence in the Arctic. The Greenland issue remains open, and the struggle for it is just beginning. Could the US try to buy Greenland again? Could China gain more influence there? How will Russia react to the militarization of the Arctic? Write in the comments what you think about Trump's attempt to buy Greenland. Was it a genius strategy or another absurd move? Subscribe to the channel, like it, and see you in the next episode.